Hey guys, in this video, we're gonna learn a crash course for Quicksight. After this video and after going through this lecture, you will be able to create datasets in Quicksight, do analysis, do dashboard, and those kind of things, and how you're gonna share those dashboard and how you're gonna embed them in a website. So the main key things what we're gonna learn are mentioned here. Create multiple dataset. We will create two dataset. We will create analysis which will have like pie chart, donut chart, horizontal bar chart, and table showing all the data. We're gonna create calculated fields and gonna use them in analysis table. So these will be the two fields. So like we will format a date which is like coming as this column is gonna come as a string. We're gonna format it to a date. And next thing is like we're gonna create a calculated field equipment ID CPU utilization. So this is like kind of expression we have to give in that. So I'm gonna show you that in the later part of the video. So we're going to use line chart visuals. So we'll create a line chart using these both the calculated fields. Then we're gonna add line chart visuals. We're gonna create one more sheet, and this will have data set for these two equipment 10 and 11 on their attribute. So we're going to add two filters also, equipment ID, equipment type. In analysis we're gonna see what is a Quicksight insights provided by the Quicksight tool. We're gonna see how to create dashboard, how to embed those dashboard in a website. And another very interesting feature is like you can embed a just a pie chart or a donut chart, any visual into your website also. So let's start. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the data set first. What are the data sets we have? So we have so June 1st, right? So this is the date column, this is the time column, this is the equipment ID, this is the equipment name, equipment type, attribute name, attribute value, and this is some description about those. So this data is a like representation of smart equipment into a data center, and along with that we have servers also, database servers, application servers. These are the sensors in a data center. This is the UPS. So these are their attribute, like web server have CPU utilization, then database server have CPU utilization, storage use, memory use, all these kind of thing, right? And then sensor smoke is detected or not. So 0 for no, 1 for yes. Then temperature sensor, then humidity sensor, then input power of UPS. So all those kind of things are captured into this data set. So same kind of data with different value is in all these four sheets, but the date column is primarily different. And then we have a transform data. So here it is. So here we are showing like every date and time, what is the equipment ID and its attribute. So this is we gonna make our second data set using this Excel file. So equipment ID 10, what is the CPU utilization value on 25th June? So same is like, okay, equipment ID 10, what is the memory value? Equipment ID 11, what is the CPU utilization value? So this using this Excel file, we're gonna create a second data set. Okay, so and these are like kind of our manifest file which will be required to give as a input into Quicksight dashboard making process. So this one is showing our raw data. This one is that this manifest file is for another data set. So we're gonna create two data set, and each data set need a manifest file, and which is need to be in JSON format. So let's start with that. So in S3 bucket, I have already uploaded all these. So raw data is here. So all these four files have been uploaded here from here. So all these four files are already been uploaded here, and then if we go to that output, so this file is kind of like our transform data here. So this file has been uploaded there. Okay, now go to the Quicksight. So you like I am using enterprise Quicksight enterprise now, and this one is like 1 month free. When you wanna watch this video, that time it is free, but when you want to try, maybe it may not be, so you have to make sure like all the pricing and condition you are very well aware before starting this. So let's start with the creating dataset. So I'm gonna start with new dataset S3. Let's say I'm gonna choose the name S3 raw data 24 6th June. So first file I'm gonna upload the manifest file. So this is my manifest file, and then do the connect. So what this manifest file contains is just contain the location of all the four file into S3 bucket. And another part is this, okay, what is the format of the file, delimiter, text qualifier, content setter. So this is the minimal you need to provide into the manifest file. So you can see here like dataset is imported, and you can see all the columns. So let's go here, open another tab. I just want to see whether dataset is available or not. So this dataset is available. Let's go and create another dataset. So we can use this name like transform data, and then upload this file. Now, so you can see this dataset also got created, and it's showing all the attributes here. So if I click here, so we have these two new dataset. Rest all these dataset are by default available in the Quicksight. Okay, so if we look at it, so create multiple datasets. So the first step is completed. Now we have created two datasets. Now let's start with creating the analysis. So go to the analysis tab. We can delete this. So let's start a new analysis. So we're going to use this raw data set first, use in analysis, create. Okay. So first thing what we need to do, Okay, we are here. So on the second step, pie chart by equipment type. So this is the pie chart by equipment type we have to add. You can see this. So now what we have to do not chart by equipment ID. So let's add another one here. Add a donut chart, and this one is by equipment ID we have to add. So we're going to group that here. So just drop it here. So when add is displayed, so this chart is showing like count of records by equipment ID. Now next one is horizontal bar chart by equipment type. So horizontal bar chart is which one? Yeah, this one. So by equipment type. Okay, so equipment type, then just add here. So this is again showing count of records by equipment type. So we have 12 web servers, 36 database server, 24 app server, UPS, and all those things it's showing. So what is the next now? Table showing all the data. So we can add a one more visual which is showing table here. So in this, like, we can add, we're gonna put the values only. So let's start with this date here. Then we can show the time. Then we can show like equipment ID, equipment type, name, attribute name, attribute value, description. So now we have four visuals on this sheet. You can see like this is pie chart, donut chart, and then we have horizontal bar chart, then we have this table also. Now let's go to third step and create calculated field and use them in analysis. So so here you can do the calculated field. Let's say I just want to give this same name, date formatted, and then this is the like function you have to search here, parse date. And if you want to know what does this parse date do, so you can click here and learn more. It's going to show you what are the detail of parse date. So if you double click on this, then it's gonna just automatically put that parse date function there, and you want to parse the date here. And same way, like, you can use, let's say I want to use this format. So if you wanna save this, and let's say add date formatted into this table. So let's see how it's showing. Yes, so you can see the new column we are able to see, and it's showing like June 1 data, June 2, 27 and 28. So all records date has been changed, and this one is showing here in this format. So this is a kind of like in string format, and this one is exactly in actual date format. Okay, now let's go and add the calculated field. So calculated field is this one. So we want to this is the name we're gonna give equipment ID CPU utilization. And now let's put this expression over there, so we can search here if else. So for understanding about it more, you can go on, click learn more, and it's gonna explain you what are the syntax and other things. So if you double click here, it's gonna pop up like that. Then we are like, okay, let's copy this expression from here and put it here. So what we are trying to do here, like if equipment ID equal to this and attribute name is equal to this, then the value for this column, for this new field what we are adding, is going to be the attribute value 1. So if it is coming true, then this expression, if it is true, then attribute value, otherwise 0. So this is the meaning of this. And if you have to create it, so you can see like how we do that. If else, and then fields also you can put it like that, equipment ID. Then you can do this like putting your value, and then like, and so you can, if you click on attribute name, so it's gonna come like that. So this is how you can create the expression. So I will delete, I'm gonna delete this for now. When you're gonna save it, so it's appearing here. So now let's see what's the value it got. So if you sort it by descending, so you can see like 4 values are coming, rest all the values are 0. So these 4 value are means what? So equipment ID only appearing 4 times, and CPU utilization is over here. So we are putting a condition, when equipment ID this, CPU utilization is this, the value will be this attribute value which is showing here, otherwise it's going to be 0. So our expression is working correctly now. Okay, so now let's go to the next step, line chart visual. So create a line chart using calculated field. These two fields we're gonna add into a visual. So let's do that. We are on step 4 now. So this is the line chart we're gonna add here. So this require one dimension in x-axis. So we're gonna put that date format here, and equipment ID CPU utilization value here. So what we want to see, we want to plot a line chart for CPU utilization. So what it is showing is it's 10 constantly, then changing here 11, and then it's staying 50, and after that it is 50. So this is kind of line chart. Okay, so we are done with step 4 also. Now let's add a line chart visual on another sheet using second dataset. So now we have to add another new dataset into this analysis, and which is transform data. So select here and it's done. So now we are on second dataset, and what we want to do is line chart on another sheet. So we, by clicking here, we can add one more timesheet, and this is how it's gonna look like. So in this, what we're gonna do, so we want to add this line chart here. We have on this using this date column. So date will be on x-axis, and we want to see the line chart for all these values: equipment ID, CPU utilization, equipment ID, memory, storage used, CPU utilization, memory, storage used. So you can see like it's showing a time line chart during these months. So this is how you can add a line chart. Okay, let's go to the next step now. Add two filter equipment ID and equipment time in analysis on sheet 1. Okay, so this step is to add filters. In filters, what we're gonna do, so this is the symbol like for filters. You can click here. After clicking here, so first I want to use is equipment type. Is it equipment type and ID? So equipment ID, and when you say add control top of this sheet, and you have to edit also. You can edit here and choose like okay where to apply this, on this single visual, or you want to apply it on single sheet, or you want to apply it cross sheet matlab means like dashboard. So we want it to be on single sheet now, and let's, so this one is added. Now let's add another filter also, equipment type. So double click on this, again you will be able to see on this single sheet. Go back, and then now let's add it again on the top of sheet. So now we have two filter enable. So this step is also done. So let's add Quicksight inside. So this Quicksight inside are already generated by the Quicksight tool, and we're gonna add it on sheet number 3. So we added one more sheet, and this is like generated by Quicksight. So you can see these are automated generated by Quicksight using machine learning, and NLP is also available provided by that, but it's this Quicksight tool mostly used like anomaly detection or forecasting. So you can add them on sheet 1 also, and then we can, because this data is available to this sheet, so that's why it's showing all the insight over here. So we can say like lowest day with total equipment ID 1 and CPU utilization is 10. So this, based on this, it's generating like kind of auto narration also. So you can add them here. If you go back again, so this one is what else we want to add. Highest day is this one, so we can add this one also. So this one is going to be shown here, so we can minimize them, and we can move them on duplicate visual to sheet 3, go back again, duplicate visual to sheet 3. So we're gonna delete this. So these are like Quicksight insights generated. So it's doing the analysis behind the scene, and we can delete them from here. So now we have sheet 1 ready, sheet 2 ready, sheet 3 ready, right? So let's see what's the next step we have to do. So add Quicksight insight on sheet 3 is done. So now let's go and create a dashboard. So if you go here and click on this publish, we can say okay, dashboard 1. Okay, so we're gonna publish the dashboard. So you can see now how it's going to look like. So we have sheet 2, which is showing the line chart, sheet 3, which is showing the automated insights. These are the machine learning insights, which is coming with auto narration. And you can see like on the sheet 1, we have to filter also. So we can say like, okay, I just want to see, you can select here like which one data you want to see. So let's say if I go here and select sensors, so then it's going to show the analytics based on the sensor only. So you can see in this table only the equipment type sensor is available. Here also this visual is changed to sensor, so nothing else is showing. And these equipment 13, 14 and 15 are also sensor. 13, 14 and 15, yeah, you can validate from here. So filter is working perfectly and it's applied to all the visuals across this sheet. So let's say, is it working? Equipment 15, yeah. So it's showing, see the count of records by equipment ID. This one is also fine. This one is also fine. So equipment ID 15 type is this one. So you can see all these things are matching perfectly fine, working correctly. So here we don't have any filter, so this is also without filter, but this is the auto generated machine learning insights. So let's go to the next step now. Dashboard is ready. Embed this dashboard into a website. So how you gonna do that? So here on this button, so you can click share dashboard, and in share dashboard you can use this copy embed code. And once you're going to copy that, let's say I have index.html. When you're going to copy, it's gonna give you a like iframe code and the link to that. So this is how you can put a like Quicksight dashboard into your websites. And if you want to copy like a visual also, so this option is also there. You go click here, embed visual. So this is also gonna give you a iframe code, so you can copy here and put it in that here. Okay, so one important thing to make these things, to make your website work. So let's say if I save it and I'm gonna, let's say if I want to open it into a browser now, it's not gonna work. So these two things, so these are the iframe content, so which are displayed on the UI. So only thing what is pending, what you have to do, you have to go as admin here and manage Quicksight. So with the admin login, you have to go here domains and embedding. So you have to like put whatever like your domain name you have to add over here. And another thing is like security and permission. So you have to make that work for in your development environment, you have to give like public access to the dashboard. So this one is more better if you are doing the development, not for production. So this one, if I click here, so you need to like access to anyone on the internet, but here for using this, you need to purchase a session capacity for this account to share dashboard with anyone on internet. So you have to purchase a like session capacity. After that, you will be able to add that. I'm not gonna show that as part of this lecture. Okay. So once you're done, then you will be able to see all this content over here. Or you can work with your website developers, so and then they will help you to do all those settings. But mainly thing is this feature is only you need to buy this, so it's a paid feature. Okay, so now let's go back to Quicksight dashboard, and we are done now. So this crash course is kind of completed. It was quick, and by doing this, you have a very good understanding what is a data set, what is a analysis, what is a dashboard, and how to build those dashboard in the Quicksight. What are the calculated fields? So you have got a basic idea, so you can continue to evolve yourself, uh, adding more and more calculated field. You can create different kind of data set into just one analysis, so all those kind of things. You can embed your dashboards into your websites, you can embed just these charts also only into your website. So there are a lot of features, but this is a very good start to begin your journey to become a data analytics champion using QuickSight.